right, okay, so I've got it recording now, and now let me go back and share my screen again, and we'll start again. All right, so we are looking at being on fire for the 2020 finale. November, December are the two best months in Nikken, and we have gotten started, and they are giving us some great things for us to be able to use to really build our businesses. So you want to plan your month and plan, we talked about the 90-day plans, and that's what we're going for. Now, the minimum in Nikken for PPV in order to get a check is 100. But I'm going to tell you that if you're going to have a business, always think of having that doubled, and make it your goal that in the very first week that you get that 200 points. And one of the ways to do that is to have auto ships. Your auto ships and customer auto ships. And then once that's gone, if you have it on auto ship, you know it's there and you don't even have to worry about it, and it's just done. Now, as far as your PGPV goes, we talk about 500 as being the basic that you want to sell along with the products that you buy to have 500 a month. But again, I'm going to tell you to make that 1,000, double that. And make your goal to do that by the end of week 2. And then when you've done that, you are ready to move on. And everything in 4 and 5, you can be working with people on your team, working with other people, working on incorporating new members into your team and helping them, because you'll have gotten your basics out of the way. Now, one of the things that I think I had sort of gotten out of, which is very important, is drawing out your team. If you want to go silver, and if you're not silver, that is what we are all working to do. You want to draw 3 circles for the consultants who will get you there, that you're going to work with, and put their names in there. And these are people that are frontline to you. Now, if you don't know who those people are, then I suggest that in that circle, you write, see, if I were Shirley, I would put Betty. And then in another circle, it might be hard worker, coachable, loves wellness products, has a bill that she knows she wants to pay. And that would be in one circle. And then you could put that same thing in the other circle, and then start thinking about who's going to go in there. Because when you actually write things down and you look at them, some magic happens. As long as you're talking to other people, those circles will fill up. And you want to look at it every single day. You want to make contacts every day and follow-ups every day. Like I said, it doesn't have to be but one person. It can be something little, like what I suggested last week, to send out the thing on the cream and those videos and see who's interested. Now, one of the things that I want us to really look at are the incentives, because in Latin America, they don't say, oh, I want to go silver, I want to go silver. What they say is, I want to do the incentives. And if you do the incentives, the result of succeeding at the incentives is that you will do the other things. Like, I made the goal that Jeff and I would achieve Club Chi all 4 quarters this year. And we've done 3, and we will do it this one. But in the process of doing that, we've already met our goal. We've already got over $50,000 worth of volume. We had that at the end of October. I've got to get the people in place to earn it now, but I've already got the volume that I need to be Team Kaizen. So it's really in working on those. So when a new person comes on, if you are a new person this month, when you sign up, your goal is to get the 1,500 and do the power start. So when you bring somebody on and they've got a month to do it, then that's what you want them to be working towards. So I wanted to go over it here. So the power start is, it's aimed towards rewarding the new consultant who wants to rank advanced to executive within 30 days of their sign up. And what they have to do is to achieve 1,500 PGPV during the first 30 days that they sign up. At least 50% of it has to be from retail PV. And, what that means is they're going to want to have a sale, and we can talk about it. And what I encourage people to do is if they're going to be getting more product, that they get somebody who's a customer, and they can even get, part of their under there so that it meets that. And when they do that, they will have achieved their minimum of 100 PPV if they do that, and they will earn 100 Nikken rewards points. So in effect, they become a consultant for free. And that's the first one we always want to work with people on. And then just to review, when you sign up, you get free shipping if you choose to buy a water system within the water pack within your first 30 days of sign up. So that is a really big savings because that thing is pretty heavy. And so we want to encourage people to get those at that time. That's a big incentive. Now, what they have come out right now is the Cozy Winter Pack for the win. And between now and the last day of December, you're able to get the packs, and I've got them in here. And here we go. So the King pack, the King pack has the King comforter, and it is the medium weight comforter, and it has 2 pillows, and it has 2 Kinko Power Sleep Mask. The Queen is the same. The Twin just has 1 pillow, and it has 1 of the masks. Now, there's a lot of different things that you could talk with somebody doing it. If someone doesn't have these, this is a perfect opportunity. If it's a couple, this would be a great Christmas present to give to each other because you have each get a pillow, you each get the mask, and then you're going to share that. And I used to call that comforter the marriage saver because when you sleep under it, men go to bed hot, women go to bed cold, and somewhere about 2 o'clock in the morning, that changes. Men get hot. Men get cold and women get hot. But when you lay under that comforter together, it keeps you both at a good temperature. So it's one of my favorite products. And, I sent out I put a thing out on the WhatsApp because I don't know if it was Sunday night or Monday night. One of my customers from another state had just gotten a sleeping bag, which is essentially the same, and she has fibromyalgia, and she sent the thing. She said, I never stopped being amazed by these products. Well, you all saw it, but she got in it. She said within an hour she was feeling better. Now, wow, is that not power? I mean, this is huge. So this is really good. Now, there's some other things someone could do. Say someone wants to have the comforter and they want to have a pillow, but they don't have a husband, so they don't need that extra. Well, they could buy it, and then they could give the Kinko one of the sleep masks to somebody as a Christmas present. They could give a pillow to somebody as a Christmas present. You could actually buy one of the packs and give it all away to different people. I mean, there's a whole lot of different things. Barbara Batucci the other night said that everybody ought to get one of the twin packs and put the comforter as a throw on the back of their couch. Now, that would be really lovely to have one there, one of those twins that every time, I've got a blanket on the back of my couch, but it doesn't warm me up like one of these. In fact, tonight I decided I was going to take a little nap before I did the sizzle call because I did not get much sleep last night. And I went in there and I just knew that blanket on the back of the couch wasn't going to get it. And I went and grabbed a comforter that I've got, one of the old ones that's a little bit stained up, and I took it in there with me and got on it. So, but if you look here, this gives the information about all of those. And then, so how much are you making? Because you always want to be able to tell people how much they're making, because you want to talk to everybody and find out what is the bill that they want to pay. So how much would you make? Well, if you sell one of the Cozy Winter King size pack, a direct makes $134.31. An executive makes $148.77, and silvers and above make $177.68. So most people, I find, have a bill that they'd like to pay that is $100 to $200. So if you are executive and you sell one of the Kings, you've almost made that $200 right there. If you sell a king and a twin and you were looking for $200, well, you've already surpassed your goal. So, show people how they can make the money, because when we show numbers, we can talk about how good things make us feel and all. But when people are talking about making money, they want to know how they can make the money. And it's very easy to show them. Now, I'm going to run a promotion with all of you that if any of you sell 3 packs, you will win big. So each consultant who sells 3 twin packs will get a $45 gift card. If you sell 3 queen packs, Jeff and I will give you a $55 gift card. And if you sell 3 king packs, you'll get a $65 gift card. So let's look back at this. So if you were to sell 3 of these, say you sold the 3 kings and you're an executive, and I did not do this math, so I'm not a mental math person, you would make $148.77 a piece. So you would have made $466.31, and you're going to get an additional $65 gift card. You would have $511.31. Would that be nice to have to spend towards Christmas? Or if what you want to do is pay down a credit card, that would be a pretty good size payment on it, wouldn't it? So, we want to make it so that you all have lots of initiative to do this. Now, there are more incentives to use. The special of the buy 2 of the energy drink packs and you get 3 for the price of the 2. That's a great thing to do. And I'll tell you, I have become absolutely addicted to this. A Nikken Vital Balance latte is my new guilty pleasure. So in the mornings, I take 2 scoops of the shake mix, water, a 10-4. I shake in some organic pumpkin spice mix from Frontier. I add just a little bit of extra monk fruit to sweeten it up a little bit and shake it up. And that is my morning breakfast. And I've already had the shake anyway, but I was always kind of a Puritan. I like to have my 10-4 separately, but it tastes so good. It really is like it's a latte. And then in the afternoon, I do the same thing. And I just love this. So that is a great thing to be offering people. Another thing to keep in mind is, I don't know if you've gotten any, but I got the Kinzen surface cleaner as soon as it came out, and I really love it. I'm using it in my kitchen all the time, and I'm just about to the point where I need a refill. And so now they've come out with a refill, and you can get that for $9.59. Now, I know that everybody on here is using some kind of cleanser in their kitchen. Now, you know that if Nikken has it, it means it's going to be environmentally friendly. And let me ask you this. Would you rather buy the cleanser that you're using from someone else and help build their company, or would you like to buy your cleanser from you and be building your own company? Right.
Building ours, Nikken.
That's right. So I'm just really excited that we have this, and it's good stuff. I really like, I was curious. I was like, well, they've never had anything like this, but it's really good. There's no odor, and it does a great job of cleaning. Now, the other thing that I want to remind you all is about going silver together. And what I've offered is anybody who's frontline to me, if 3 of you go silver between now and Christmas, I'm going to divide the $1,000 that I will get. And all of you that are upline can offer this to your downline, because there's a $1,000 cash bonus that goes with that. And what I'll do is I'll just divide that between all of us. And so we will get $250 cash a piece, which is a really, really nice thing, I think, because you know what, when you, build your rank, you do it together. And so using the incentives that Nikken gives us is helpful. Like last year, I offered incentives, and the gal that went silver in December, I gave her 500 Nikken bucks. those were 500 Nikken bucks that I had earned with something else. So it really didn't cost me anything. So you can take these Nikken bucks that you got and offer product to people. So it's really about using these incentives and how you do it to build your business. In Latin America, though, they don't focus on the rank. You know, what does it mean to go silver? I mean, that's kind of an infamous kind of thing. But they work every month to see how many of the incentives they can earn and how many of the incentives, if there's a product to be sold, that they do that. So what I'm saying again is choose the bill that you want to pay and calculate how much product you have to sell, and then use the incentives to sell that amount of product. And if you're successful with the incentives, you will pay your bills and you'll be promoted to the next rank. And, you know, that's when Dara signed up last November, the first week, she didn't have any thoughts of going silver. I don't even think she knew exactly what it was. And she had been signed up several times before, but she started sharing product and selling it, and she got a new consultant. And then right there at Christmas, right after Christmas, I realized that she had everything but one person and a few $100s, and she was going to be silver. And so I called her and she did it. It's a wonderful thing. It's not nearly as nerve-wracking to accidentally go silver because you have the right amount of work going in. You just work on the basics. And, you know, it's like baseball. The people that swing at the balls the most are going to get the home runs. And so they keep swinging and they keep working on their swing. And, you know, it all comes. And, you know, people that hit home runs are the best paid people that are out there. So I want us to really work each month on focusing on these incentives. Now, I'm really encouraging all of you all to sign up for Humans Being More on December 12th. I'd really like for us to do this at a team. The book of the month that we're going to do this month is The Empowerment Paradox by Ben Woodward. And so if we read it this month, we will be very much ready for next month. I've already read it. It is a wonderful story. I'm going to be a little bit of a spoiler here. You're going to learn in that book that Ben lives with bipolar disorder. And he's very upfront about it and the challenges it brings. But he really, in this book, talks about that no matter what we have going on, that we can have gratitude for those challenges. And with that gratitude, that, you know, we can figure out ways to live our lives better. So that's going to be a very special Humans Being More. I know Shirley's already gotten signed up, and I think her daughter is going to be on. And I would love for us to all be on there and do it. Jeff's going to do half of it, and Ben's going to do half of it. And for the last couple of years, I've done a Humans Being More every year in December. I used to always do it in January, but Lauren has wanted to do one down in Greenville the last few years. And I found that, you know, really is kind of nice because it gets me focused and started and ready to go, helps me finish my year well, but it also gets me started in January. Now, I'm starting something new. It's going to be an all-star event that we will do once a month. And the people that will be included in it, it's going to be a recognition lunch or breakfast for people who have a PGV of 1,000 or above or have sponsored 2 or more new consultants. So that's how you'll earn your ticket to that. And once life ever goes back to normal, I'll probably try to do this as an in-person event as much as I can with people that are close enough. You in Virginia would be. But at this event, right now it's going to be on Zoom, and we will have a special business training with a special guest presenter. And I will be asking someone, and that'll be something that nobody else gets. So it's going to be something to inspire you and reward your very good business work. Participants who receive this honor will also receive a roll of tape for sticking with and growing their business. Because I really appreciate the work. and you will get recognition on our training call. And so we're going to have the 1,000 PGV Club, and this month we have 2 winners. The first is Cecilia Fogel Allen, and I'm sorry she's not on tonight. She had something else, and I'm not sure if Cece's here because I can't see everybody in the screen. I am, but Cece Cunningham, who is a brand new consultant, she also had 1,000 in PGV. So those are our October winners, and I will be getting in touch with them and getting our event set up. Also, the top sponsor of this month was CC Fogel Allen, and that's not right. She did 4 consultants this month, and let me go back. So CC had 4. So I want all of you all to be working. Right now is just the very, very best time that there could possibly be to be growing your business. And I think that's it. Yes, it is. Let me stop the share and let me view so I can go to the gallery. So what do you all think about any of this?
Good. Nice. Something to work towards.
That's right. You know, when we set goals and work towards things, and you really want to be thinking about what it is, you know, what people can offer for Christmas presents. I mean, most people are going to be doing, I suspect the majority of their shopping online this year. The virus is getting worse, a lot worse. And so people aren't going to be able to get out, but they can shop and you can be their one-stop shop. You know, we offer things that can really help with their health. A couple of just tidbits is that, one of the people that did Chinese medicine when the 10-4 came out was that he said that whenever you got any kind of virus or anything, that on top of using the lactoferrin and the immunity, that the matcha green tea that he would have a cup of tea every hour for 3 to 5 hours, and that the matcha helped flush whatever it was out of your body. And to be honest with you, I had kind of forgotten about that until the other day. And gosh, the year that tea came out, Jeff and I went down to my son's for Christmas, and the day after Christmas, my son and he and I all woke up with this virus that, I mean, we threw up everything but our socks, and I mean, felt just horrible. And he told me about that, and I had the tea with me. And as soon as I thought about it, I got that tea and I started drinking that tea. And I will have to say that we came around. After a few hours, I think it definitely did help. So that's that makes a great Christmas present. A friend of mine had a birthday recently. I gave him a bottle of lactoferrin, and I gave him a bottle of immunity for his birthday. I mean, those are nice gifts to give. The hand cleanser makes a great gift, and it's only about $10. So that's a very inexpensive gift that people, and everybody needs hand sanitizer now. Mm-hmm. And I love how that hand sanitizer leaves my hands feeling. I'm real funny. I don't like sticky. Jeff kind of makes fun at me about that. I'm like, oh no. When I was a kid, if my hands got sticky, I would sit and cry and hold my hands up. And I've got a granddaughter that does the same thing. And that's how my hands feel when I put most of the hand stuff on. But when you put this on in a few minutes, I think it's the CBD in it, but oh my goodness, it leaves your hands feeling just like silk. So that is really nice. A mask would be a wonderful gift because, I mean, let's face it, none of us can have too many masks these days. And I said the other day, you know what? I think that once this thing is all over, whenever I've got any kind of sniffles or anything, I'm going to wear a mask when I go out. You know, never really thought about it before, but the Japanese have done this for years. When we were in Japan, we would, on the training, we see somebody with a mask and I asked about it. And they said, well, if you're not feeling well, you wear a mask because you don't want to give that to anybody. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I think masks should be here to say, not that we're going to wear them all the time when this gets better, but you know, if you're not feeling well, that's just showing respect for those that are around you. And I think that is a huge, huge thing. Roll
Yeah.
of tape is a wonderful thing to give to somebody. Socks. My son loves those socks. I know what he's getting for Christmas. He loves those socks. He says that's the best gift. In fact, my sons and my ex-son-in-law, he always loved those too, the work that he was in. So, be thinking about this and sharing with people. Tomorrow night at 7, we've got one of our online events. I encourage you to ask somebody to come on, and we're going to have a lot of fun that night. And then on Sunday, we have one, and I forgot to look. I don't know. It's on the website. So, but who exactly is presenting? It may be not Cecilia. Cecilia told me to call her Cecilia so that I wouldn't get Cecilia and
CC.
mixed up, because we've got two. So get people on there. So has anybody got anything tonight did anybody send out the stuff and do the follow-up on the videos last week? Because I owe you a goodie if you did.
No, I haven't yet, but I'm still planning on trying to use them.
Okay, use it. Let me know when you use it and you do the follow up. I mean, it's just an easy way. I'm going to be putting out some more videos and things like that for you to share, because that always gets people. And I'll tell you what, arthritis is a major thing, and this is the time of the year that it gets bad for everybody.
Well, Kathy finally got on.
Yes, I saw when I went back that she was on.
Good. So,
Oh, I was going to tell you, I have problems getting that video to go somewhere it's like I couldn't send it or something. I can't remember now what it was. I'd sent the one about the dog, but I sent it before we started this.
Okay, you go on. Hang on a second, and I'll show you a little trick. Let me share my screen again. Share. Well, let me find what I'm looking for, and then I'll share my screen. Let's see. Have you all set up a YouTube channel where you can save those to your own YouTube channel?
No, one time Jeff tried to set me up and we never could do it. That's been a long time ago.
Okay, well, maybe we probably should do a training and carry you all through and help you set it up. Okay, let me go in here to screen share. All right. Now, I have one for my business, and that's the one I should be on, but I haven't got everything loaded there yet. But what I do, and let me go to my library. And go down. Playlist. Here we go. Because when you put one of these set up, then you can have, like, I've got this here where I've got testimonials.
Hi, we're here with Leo Conyu.
And
Leo, why
that
don't you
way,
tell us
when
your
you
story?
save them, hang on, let me stop Leo from talking. Okay, so save them. You see, I've got all of these different ones saved over here. But say I wanted, and I'll go down and find the one with, and it won't want to work for me since I've got y'all on here. Because I can, well, you can scan down, but we won't go for that. But when you're in the video, when you're watching it, you see this little share button here. You hit the share, and then you hit copy. And then that gives you that link. And you can take it and put it in an email and a text or anywhere you want. And then you can send it out. The other way that you can do it is up here where you see all this jibber jabber up here. You can take your cursor and you can copy that as well. But this is a lot, and then paste it and send it where you want. Now, be sure that you all are looking. I really want us to have our Blazing Royal All-Stars what is it? Our WhatsApp. I want us to be on that. I put something up there for you all tonight that Ruth Lowe did, and it's a video on how to put the water system together.
Yeah, I saw that.
Great for sending out. So, and if somebody says something good about a product, or if you have a good experience, don't be shy, put it out there. I want us to be interacting, and like I said, make that a living place where that we go back and forth. If you've got a question about an incentive or anything, throw it out there. I may see it, or actually somebody else that's a part of the team may see it, and they may be able to answer even quicker than I do. So Betty, try that, and if you have problems, then I'll get together with you individually, and I can do a Zoom with you, and we can share the screen and figure it out.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Anybody got anything else?
Well, Betty has signed up for the December 12th.
Yeah, I did. I did it today.
Yeah, we are going to have fun. That's going to be so nice. I mean, I'm Humans Being More is just really an amazing experience, and I have a real heart for Ben Woodward. Some of you know, some of you, I don't know if I've shared. My mother was bipolar, my uncle was bipolar, and they were never treated, and they made our lives pretty upsetting. And I've got a daughter who's bipolar, and a first cousin. Bipolar is a tough illness. The sad part, it's one of the most treated mental health issues there is. And it really excites me, the fact that Ben is someone who lives with it, and he got it treated, and he takes care of it, and he has a very normal life. And I just think that it was very courageous of him to write this book and share these things. And he, one of the things you'll learn is that Ben always felt bad because he didn't have a degree, and he went back and got a degree in English literature. You'd have thought he would have gone back and gotten a degree in business or something, but he wanted it to be in literature, and he really did a very beautiful job of writing this book. So you can go on Amazon, you can get it for your Kindle, or you can get, I believe you can get it. I got mine for my Kindle. But anyway, I think you will really enjoy it. So does anybody have anything else before we go tonight?
I done.
All righty. Well, you all have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.
Bye.